All right, I'm back with another live tarot reading, looking at this time Aries for 2023, the entire year. Just a general outline, a roadmap to help you know what you can expect coming up in this next year. And I'm going to look at 4 quadrants or areas of your life. I'm going to look at your finances, your health, your relationships, and your kind of work life, and see how those are all going to interact with each other, and what you can do to best prepare yourself. Sorry, there's noise upstairs. Anyways, we're going to work through it because I want to get these out today, or not. I'm not going to get them all out today, but if you want all of them, I've done 2 already, Aquarius and Pisces, and I'll get to maybe 1 or 2 more today, maybe not. I don't know. And I'll keep doing them until I get through all 12, so make sure you're subscribed. And I do these monthly readings. Hey, Jennifer Booth, welcome to the chat. I hope, well, it doesn't matter if you're a Aries or not. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, I'm looking at Aries right now. If I haven't got to your sign, I will get to them at some point. And yeah, stick around. So let's get this rolling. And feel free to keep commenting or whatever you guys want. I'm just going to get started, and then I'll check back in with y'all. And I'm going to look first at Aries for your... Actually, I'm going to start with health. And let me write these down so I can recap them for you at the end. So your health in 2023, the overall influences on your health. Oh, you are in Aries. Excellent. Well, you're just in the right place at the right time. I'm just getting started. And yeah, welcome. If you feel like staying where you're from in the world too, I always like to know where people are reaching out from, but or not. So let's see, Aries for your health in 2023. I'm seeing, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm seeing a 2 of Cups card, which means that your health is going to be largely very connected with other people's in 2023. It means that you really can't just think of your health on its own. Maybe you're like in a relationship, and that's going to really impact your health. And maybe not just a romantic relationship. It could also be just the people you're around are going to have a very strong influence on your health, your levels of stress, your overall energy in 2023. So I think the best thing you can do to prepare is really take care of the health of others, because it's going to be a reciprocal relationship that comes back to you if you bring not just physical health by food, good environment to others, helping others with their health, exercise, and so on, but also it's going to really mirror back to you. So think about that in 2023, not just your own health, but maybe just engaged in group activities. You could take like a yoga class, you could take gymnastics or whatever. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there for getting involved with activities that will help you maintain your health. Cooking classes, healthy cooking classes, things like that. So, and don't just think of your own health next year. You could have children perhaps that you're taking care of as well. All right, so that's the 2 of Cups for health. I'm going to move on now to finance. Oh, I see you're in Houston, Jennifer. Well, welcome from Houston. I think, I'm not sure what time it is in Houston. I feel like it's late at night, but here it's early afternoon. So yeah, I'm glad you're able to attend. And looking now at finance for 2023. Overall influences on your finance. Okay, I'm seeing a Hierophant card, which Hierophant is all about following procedure and established order, rites and rituals. I think in terms of finance, what I'm seeing with the Hierophant is that you want to make sure that you pay off all your debts in a timely manner. Don't miss any like credit card payments, student loan payments, whatever. Pay your rent on time, pay your mortgage, whatever. Just get everything done on time. Don't miss any payments. And really just consider, like, if your work offers any kind of investment plan, I would look into that, because this is really about using the systems that are already in place and available to you. And if you're trying to pay off a big debt, contact them, follow the procedures, and don't try and like ignore it or sidestep it, because you really have to pay your debts and focus on getting your finances in line in a very orthodox way. It doesn't, you can't rely on the lottery or gambling or anything like that this year. This is all about just, work or use your money from your income to pay in a timely manner. Come up with a plan if you haven't, so that you can pay regularly and not just when you have the chance or when you have the opportunity. Because if you do this, what happens with the Hierophant is a lot of times when you start working with the Hierophant energy is you're not totally happy with it, because it's this system that seems like it's controlling you. But once you get used to its pattern, you actually have a larger influence within it, and it can actually help you a lot. So with your finances, just see if you are working in a regular job, like see if they offer any kind of 401k, any kind of matching plan, like where a lot of things are available through work that allows you to pay towards something and they will match it. Or if you just have your own, like an IRA that you can contribute to and lower your tax liability, things like that. So don't be afraid to research, contact money experts, accountants, tax experts to help you, because the more you try and like just do things radically and on your own, you're going to kind of struggle. But if you can get help, if you can follow established order, I think it'll be much more beneficial to you in 2023. All right, so that's your finance for 2023, the Hierophant. Let's look next at your general work life. And as I've said with the other signs, with work life, I see the health part resonates, Jennifer, you're saying. Okay, well, that's good, yeah. And I'm looking now, though, at work life. And with work life, I'm talking not just about work. I'm talking about how you occupy yourself, how you fill your time, because not everybody has a job. Some people are students, some people are just too young, or maybe they're older and retired, or maybe they are self-employed or whatever. Whatever you're doing with your time is what I'm talking about. Is it is it going to be satisfying? Is it going to be something that comes back to you in a positive way, or is it going to be something that drains the life out of you? Obviously, you want it to be more beneficial and nurturing than just a drain. Nobody wants to just work a job they don't like. So let's see what you can do to make your work life the most positive in 2023. I'm always interested too in giving you guys a path forward to make it the best as possible. I do readings every month on all the signs of the zodiac, so feel free to subscribe. Actually, to be able to comment, you have to subscribe. So if you're not subscribed, why not subscribe so you can comment in the chat? Okay, so I'm looking at workplace, work environment, work patterns in 2023 for Aries. All right, so I'm seeing two cards, the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Let me show you. Knight of Wands and the Hermit. So with the Hermit energy is often about going within. I call it kind of like being like a slingshot. You kind of pull back from the world, find some inner peace, find some quiet, find some study time, time to be alone and meditate and be on your own. And then when you do that, when you have that and you return to the world, it makes you so much more powerful, because suddenly you're recharged, you have new ideas, you have a new perspective on things, you're not stressed, so you can handle things a lot better. And I think if you do that, it will allow you to transition to this Knight of Wands card, which Knight of Wands is a creative energy, is an action card. And it's a very powerful card. It's high energy, youthful, very vigorous energy of creativity. And yeah, so that's my recommendation in terms of your work life. Think about your work or how you occupy yourself. Maybe it's time, maybe you've been overworking, you need to just kind of take a step back, take a small vacation perhaps, and recharge. And when you come back, I think you're going to be much more effective, and you're going to see things from a new perspective in 2023. You can do this. I mean, I'm talking about for the whole year, but you can do this right now, even to prepare for 2023. Maybe you have some time off for the holidays, or if not, consider as you go through 2023, maybe at some point you're going to find that you're a little worn down and you're not keeping up with things, or you're just burnt out, take a vacation if you can. It'll really help. And if you can't take a vacation, just really, you can make each day like work in some time to really relax, be on your own, meditate, turn off the TV, turn off the internet, and just have some quiet time, because I think that's going to be much more valuable and recharging and restorative to you than just going through like TV and so on like that. But do what you can from where you're at. That's always my attitude, is like do the best you can with your current resources and your energy. But this is what I'm seeing will help you the most in 2023. All right, so that's your work life, whatever your activities are that you fill your time each day, however you engage yourself. Finally, I'm going to look at, finally, I'm going to look at your relationships. And by this, I'm including not just your romantic relationships. I'm looking at friends, family, coworkers, what have you, anyone you interact with on a regular basis, or even irregularly, how you kind of interact with the people in your world. Let's see what you can do to most benefit in 2023. Your relationships, all and everything. Interesting. So I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles came up interestingly enough with, I believe it was with Pisces, but it was in a different regard. But the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is she's also, like the Hermit, is a more reserved card in which she kind of pulls back from the world. So I think what I'm seeing with you for this in terms of your relationships is that it's going to be okay for you to kind of not take the back seat, but just kind of take a slower handle on things in 2023. Don't be afraid to let others kind of handle organizing things in 2023. You don't have to be in charge of everything, because the Queen card is a receptive energy, which means that if she's very powerful, though, she has a lot of things coming to her in a lot of different ways that will allow her to support herself, but she doesn't have to do much to have them come to her. So yeah, you don't need to be so aggressive in your relationships. Like allow yourself, if you're not usually used to doing this, allow yourself to be the more the softer energy in that yin yang energy, the more receptive, the more listening, be more nurturing and caring for others. I think maybe that's a good term to think of in your relationships, is nurturing. Don't be afraid to nurture others, to, instead of just trying to control them with advice or something, just listen to them. And if they want your help, if they need your help, yeah, then yes, provide it. But don't just be so obsessed with controlling others and influencing others. Just be there for them. And I think that Queen of Pentacles energy is going to be very, people are going to recognize that in you as something they want to be around. And that's going to be overall very positive for your relationships. All right. So let me wrap up and kind of recap all we've talked about. So I looked at the 4 different quadrants that I often looked at for people, and those are health, finances, work, and relationships. For health, I was seeing the 2 of Cups, and for that, I'm seeing that your health is going to be very strongly connected with other people in 2023, and that you can really benefit by helping others take care of their health, whether that's not making them, but helping them to eat healthy food, helping them to exercise regularly, helping them to just live a healthier lifestyle, whatever that is, because that's going to really reflect back to you. If you live with people, if you have family members you live with or whoever, then that's really going to be strongly influencing your health in 2023. So you can do things obviously for yourself, but don't forget to help others in this manner. And I think that's going to come back to relationships. So let me get to that again. So finances, I was seeing the Hierophant, which means make sure you pay off your debts, make sure you meet all your payments, your bills, pay them in a timely manner, your rent, your mortgages, what have you. I see Jennifer, you're saying that's spot on. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. And be very orthodox and don't try and rely on schemes or don't try and solve your financial problems by being really risky. You don't want to gamble. You don't want to do anything like that this year. And with work, I'm seeing the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. And with that, I was seeing that the Hermit it's a good time for you to take a step back, relax. And when you do return to the world in a more active way, you'll be very much benefited by that. So don't be afraid to take a vacation when you need it in 2023. And finally, with relationships, I was seeing, what was I seeing? I'm blanking. It'll come to me in a second. With relationships, I was seeing, I was seeing the, I'm blanking. Anyone wants to remind me. It'll come to me in a second. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles for relationships, which is that it's a good time for you to be a nurturing person, be a caring person, and don't try and dominate in your relationship. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, sometimes I have a good memory, but I don't have always a good attention span. So that's why I need to write things down. So yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is in relationships. She is much more receptive than trying to control things. She wants to just make sure there's peace and harmony in the world and in her relationships. She's not a troublemaker. She's not a fighter. She's much more grounded, and she likes stability, calmness. Yeah, so I think in terms of the people you hang around with, you're going to really enjoy calmer people in 2023. At least that's who's going to help you the most to kind of just thrive in all these other quadrants of your life. Yeah. So yeah, that's the overall map I'm seeing for you in 2023. Be sure you're subscribed because I do monthly tarot readings, and I also do readings on all manner of things, and you name it, predictions, things in the news, and whatever. And I also do private tarot readings. You can contact me if you want more depth on a specific problem or issue. Whoops, that's not it. There we go. And I have a 15% off coupon through December 31st. So just use this coupon code at superpeer.com/AdamSavage, and you can reach me directly if you want. Otherwise, I will see you in future tarot readings. And yeah, it's always great to have feedback. So thank you, everyone who showed up for this one. I know that I haven't been announcing these lives. I've just been kind of dropping in. And I'm going to try and do the other zodiac signs in the next few days. But they'll come along as they will. So yeah, hope to see you there. Have a good day.